Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony. Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Durant. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Adebayo in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, we've got Randall Anunoby out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Donovan Clingan. And it's Clowney in at the 2-guard spot. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
KD can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Clingan the screen for Lively. And it's Clingan with the jam.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Alexander Walker passes to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pocket 6. Pass to KD. From outside, off the mark. And Randall has got the ball here for the Heat. To the paint. I believe the pass to Anunoby. Randall surveying the D. Back to Anunoby. The wing jumper off target.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Ball stolen. Here's Clowney. Defended by Alexander Walker. Randall against KD. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
2 points, that one goes.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Adebayo. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Anunoby that shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the three. Pass to Klingon. Here's Clowney. That's a two from Randall. Jump shot is good.
With or without the ball, Randall moves so well for a big.
KD with it. Fires from deep. And the Bulls, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown against Randall. The kick out to Anunoby. Nailed from three-point land. Anunoby's got 5 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Washington's checked in for the Heat. Garland comes in for Randall. And Chicago also making a switch. Collins is checked in. Now, here's Garland. To the middle. Here's Lively. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
Outside, Adebayo. Durant in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Durant. Miami grabs the miss. Anunoby outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Stolen by Lively. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
Inside, here's Clowney, and he jams it with authority.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now, Garland following Durant's three-point attempt.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And some changes here for the Heat. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Anunoby. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Derek Lively.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Here's Spears. Jones, no one around him. Traps in the tray.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Herter. Here's Murray Boyle. Outside Collins. The 8-footer. Rebound by the Heat. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland against Herter. Garland, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Collins. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And it goes down 2 points. Lonnie's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Collins. Now Jones, defended by Sharp. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Durant checked in for the Bulls.
Number 7, Kevin Durant.
The Heat leading by 6. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fears.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
Good on both. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland left side. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Collins setting the pick for Fears. That's good from Collins on the assist from Fears. Collins has got his second basket. Now Nemhard hasn't made one yet. And there's the try. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Durant. From down in the low post, it goes. KD's got 10 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Heat out front, leading by just 2. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Fear's out there. Jones is out there with Bam Adebayo. And Murray Boyles in at the power forward. Here's Nembhard following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Pass to Randall. Here's the three. Rebound by Alexander-Walker. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's Fears. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He goes on Donovan Clingan.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Alexander-Walker passes to Adebayo. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's a screen. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Into the Bulls, shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Jones. Here's Nurkic. Clingan covering. And stolen by Sharp. On the wing, Anunoby. Outside for Randall. Now, Nembhard. Clingan the screen for Randall. 5 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Adebayo against Anunoby. Here's Alexander-Walker. Offensive rebound. Jones finds Alexander-Walker. Adebayo with a screen on Nembhard. Another shot. The putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And what's scary about Clingan, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Tim, walk me down the Donovan Clingan pick at number 7 in the 2024 draft. What do you think the thinking was there?
Well, Kevin, I just think people viewed him as a winner, a 2-time collegiate champion, and then most importantly, that rare young big man that wants to play center and anchor the paint.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Alexander Walker to the right side. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
The Heat leading by 6. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Randall. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jones in the post. Defended by Sharp. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Alexander Walker's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Sharp. Now Lively, defended by Jones. 4 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And it's blocked by Brown. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Washington's checked in for the Heat. Garland comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Collins checked in for the Bulls. Here's Lively. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Miami making a change here. Conley's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Durant's checked in for Adebayo. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Miami has possession. After the miss from John Collins. 3 on the clock. Lowney, good. Lowney's got 10 points in the game.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Garland, the pass to Lively. Back to Garland. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Garland's got his 2nd bucket.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Outside, Jones. Back to Durant. Using his length and size, Durant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Garland, the pass to Washington. Basket counts. And the Heat lead by 5.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Back to KD. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Alexander Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
count that one.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Outside, Jones. Alexander Walker passes to Collins. Now here's Durant. Another three for Chicago.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
There's 1:59 left now here in the second. Jones against Washington. Here's Connie, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Miami shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
1.
Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Here is Durant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Here's Jones. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Shots.
No good on the free throw. Swinging, he's checked in for Derek Lively. And the second free throw, good. It's Garland with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Washington. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Outside Collins. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Garland with the bucket.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Bulls trail by 7. KD looking around. Tough 2 from Durant.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
From past the arc, it's good from long range. And now just a 2-point Heat lead and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 2. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. It's all good. Give it up for our contestants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Here's Randall. We've got Derek Lively. He's out there with OG Anunoby. Clingan is out there with Randall. And it's Clowney in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Randall. Good ball movement here by Miami. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Teams will foul Clingan. Free throw shooting right now, something he's got to work at.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good. Clingan. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch and shoot percentages. Can I get off threes and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Randall from outside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
I believe the pass to Randall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Durant, the pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Anunoby. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat with the lead. Here's Randall. Unloads from 13. Anunoby, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Adebayo passes to Alexander Walker. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Well, fade away. Rebound by the Heat. Anunoby outside. Pass to Clowney. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your new dancer.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Adebayo kicks to KD. Six on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats, arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And the first one drops. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Durant nails both of them.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Now here's Randall, defended by Alexander Walker. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Chicago trailing here. Alexander Walker with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Durant against Anunoby for the lead. Oh, Durant, what concentration!
He's just too long and lanky. Durant can go through you or around on the inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Lively the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Klingon. And there it is for him. Klingon's got 9 points.
Well, I can't imagine anyone wants to get in Klingon's way on that drive. That's a lot of power coming at you.
Now, Alexander Walker. Durant in the corner. Good! Kevin Durant is too much!
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
You know what time it is, fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. For your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Let's go!
Here's Klingon. He's got 9. Randall outside. KD against Garland. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Now Lively. Three-pointer Randall. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Adebayo passes to Durant. Kicks it out to Collins. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Washington. Back to Garland. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside for KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Pass to Washington. Here's Lively. The 3 from Garland. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Randall. He's got 13. Lively with it. He's picked up by Collins. Garland, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Durant. And he gets it to go. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Randall with the bucket.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. And KD the bucket on the assist by Adebayo. And that's 36 points for KD. And so Garland will bring it up for Miami. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. Clinging with it. Pass to Clowney. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Randall. No good on that one. Bulls leading by 7. Down low. Stolen by Lively. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Anunoby with it. Jones covering. Over in the corner, Randall. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Back to Anunoby. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Clowney. Miami no good on that time either. Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Durant. He's got 36. And here's Jones. Shoots over Anunoby. Offline from the high post.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Randall kicks to Anunoby. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
Bulls substitution. Yusuf Nurkic, Austin Reeves.
The Bulls leading by 5. Now, Alexander Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Nurkic a screen on Randall. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Swing in with the block. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bulls on top. They lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Nurkic is out there with Brown. It's Durant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nurkic a screen on Randall. Here's Alexander Walker. Down low, working on Jones. Count that one.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Alexander Walker after the Heat pick up 2. For 3, Durant. Miami grabs the miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And Miami making a change here. Klingen's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Nurkic. And here is Durant. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 39.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a 6th sense for those reads.
Now here's Randall. Here he goes. Wow, what a play.
Unbelievable.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's Durant on the wing. Outside, Adebayo. The three. KD's shot is off. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Miami. Anunoby left side. Randall outside. Lively sends a screen for Randall. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Well, Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Nurkic. Brown with a screen on Randall. The shot by KD. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Clowney. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
Here we go, fans. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. That free throw good from Brown. No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 3. Angle right side. Pass to Lively. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And he dunks it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Durant. And that one is off.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Up top, Anunoby. Guarded by KD. Pass to Lively. Stolen away. Durant against Anunoby. Brown the pass to Alexander Walker. Nurkic kicks to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Nurkic. Durant's got 42 in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's Randall. Anunoby outside. Back to Randall. Pocket 6. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Randall no good. Chicago leading by 4. Outside, KD. Right side, Adebayo. No good on the 3. For Miami, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, or of 9. Anunoby finds Lively. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Nurkic. Back to KD. And Klingon pulls it down. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Heat. Lively. And it's all evened up.
And the Heat not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
KD with it. Pass to Adebayo. Caption coming off the assist from KD. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Randall down low, defended by Durant. And then Randall slams it in.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Here's Alexander Walker. Right side Durant. Klingon with the block. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Brown. Turns it down. What an assist!
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Randall. Anunoby outside. Rebounded by Brown. The Bulls leading. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's defended by Randall. Durant against Anunoby. Rebounded by Lively.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Now, here's Anunoby. To take the lead. Can't get it.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Durant against Randall. inside Durant. No good. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Bulls. The lead is 2. Randall against KD. Got it to go off the glass.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Here's Clowney. It's Randall. Randall is doubled. Now Clingan. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And sometimes the best option is to foul Clingan and take your chances sending him to the line.
Second team foul. Now at the line, Clingan.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And simply put, Donovan Clingan is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game. It's good! It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Good!
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And the Bulls call timeout here. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You know what time it is, fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker Dance Crew. Give them a round of applause.
And an intentional foul right there.
Climbing. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kevin Durant. 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Look what time it is. It's T-shirt time. Here they come. We want to see you get loud. We've got T-shirts. It's T-shirt time.
Randall right side. A three-pointer. Good.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Julius Randle. Second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for Chicago. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. 2.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Launches from deep. Not gonna go. Stolen by Lively. Anunoby fires. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kevin Durant.